Yeah.
And their language competency is high at this institution. Thank you. Yes, you
me. Sorry. Hey, I'm Dominic Blocks, and I was wondering. I'm a senior, by the way. I was wondering whether or not you think I should go to grad school. Not like in general, but just me.
Dominic, thank you again. Thank you all. Yes, graduate school. I went to kindergarten once, and I got an education. And then I went to first grade, and I continued my education. But graduate school is for higher education. You to the right.
Hi, my name's Lucy Stool. Did I see you at happy hour on last Thursday?
Lucy, thank you for coming here. Yeah, I have a part-time job in the back.
So you work the bar?
No. I run a student-led institution there.
Oh, okay. So you're serving students drinks?
No, actually, due to if you look at Matthew chapter 2,
Jesus drank wine.
When Jesus was in the Bible, he spoke to people, and as I do.
He also turned water into wine.
That's a good illusion. You to the left.
Hey, I'm a Mixie Trixie, and I have mixed feelings about most things. One of them being Wheaton College. What are your feelings on Wheaton College?
Is that M-I-X-I, Mixie?
Yeah.
Okay. Wheaton College is, I'm the president of Wheaton College.
Yeah?
And Chaplain Blackman is the reverend here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You to the right.
My name is Nursing Class McGrew, and I just want to know if my nose gets too big, if Jesus will stop loving me.
In the Bible, Jesus wept. You to the left.
My name is Daddy Galt. I was wondering if you would be willing to come to my improv show.
Improvisation is when you speak words from your mind.
Go back.
And I enjoy words since I'm an English major. You to the right, please.
Where am I? And where am I going?
Ask questions.
Excellent question, Miss.
Definitely is.
Wheaton College provides their students with an avenue. That avenue can take them to the right or to the left or down the center. And I believe that those avenues, if you follow them, will take you to places. Question from the balcony? Yes, here to the left.
I'm just standing here, but I'll ask the question. Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels? Answer the question, Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels?
You answer the question, Mr. President.
A mathematician say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That answers your question. Over here to my right.
Hi, my name is Philip White, and I want to know, is water wet?
You see, if you take the gospel at its face value, there are some elements that are in line with the gospel, and water is in fact one of them. Thank you.
Follow-up question.
Yes, sir.
Is cereal soup?
Sir, I'd like to remind you that this is a Christian institution, and that was in poor taste. Over here.
Yes. What the heck is water?
I remember when I was a young boy, these were the kinds of questions that would keep me up at night. I in fact remember being 7 years old and eating breakfast while meditating on what is water. I never found the answer to that question, and I am still indeed searching. I will alert my faculty and staff to get an answer for you. Over here to the right.
Hey there, my name is Butcher Swiss. Anyways, I was wondering when we're gonna have a Riken building on campus, and which building is it gonna be?
Funny guy. Funny guy. This guy's a funny guy. Let's give it up for the funny guy. Funny guy.
No, but like which one?
Fisher. We're turning Fisher into the Riken building. A question from the balcony, please.
Get used to sleeping last side. Yeah. From the right.
Hi. I wanted to know your opinion on the man bun. Should we do it?
Yes. Amen.
See, I'm gonna answer your question by means of analogy. So there existed at one point of time the bun. And somebody decided to put cinnamon and icing on it and make it into a cinnamon bun. And honestly, I think that changed the course of history.
Yeah, so Wheaton College seems to affirm the lie that is round earthism. I have some biblical evidence to defend this. If you take Mark chapter 4 verse 13, Ezekiel chapter 8 verse 9, and mix both of those with Genesis chapter 4 verse 22, it specifically states, if you reorder the words, the earth is flat. I was just wondering how you would respond as a round earther to this significant biblical evidence.
Yeah, thank you for asking this very important question. When I was a kid, I used to read the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and you could just open the book and turn to whatever page you wanted, depending on like the instructions in the book. So honestly, that really changed my life, and I think it could have a really huge impact on yours. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm right.
Norman Blanc. I think I speak for the majority of campus. I say like minorities. How many is enough? You know, like when's it going to be enough?
So back in the days when I was a miner, I used to spend all day in the coal mines, and breathing in all of that coal dust was a really rough time for me. But I made it out, and you will too. Next question.
Hi, yeah, I'm a prospective student. Why Wheaton?
Well, I think the real question to ask here is H. Wheaton. Next question.
So it seems like on this campus the predominant theological debate is between free will and predestination, but in my opinion it's really between sloppy wet or unforeseen kiss.
So in my opinion, this whole debate has gotten entirely out of hand, and we're missing the real issue here, which is the fact that the lyrics obviously point to it being passionate kiss, and the fact that anyone would say anything else just is a sign of how broken this world really is. Oh, yep.
Yes, over here.
If you have two cars that start 100 miles apart and are traveling together at 50 miles an hour in a fly, this is started on one of the car's windshield and flies to the other car's windshield and back into the first car at 100 miles an hour. Before the cars crash, how far would the fly have traveled?
Wow.
This is actually really interesting because me and some friends, when we were back in college, thought we would try and run a little experiment, something like this. So we took two cars and we drove them. And we drove them and we drove them. And we got ourselves a little fly as well, and we put it on the windshield. And what we discovered is that it's very hard to measure. On the right.
What was that one movie that has like Tom Hanks from Home Improvement? It's like Star Wars, but not. It's a lot lamer. Less production value. What was that?
Ooh, I believe that's The Godfather. Yes.
I just want to say thank you for being our RA, and I want you to have this shirt.
What was your name?
T2.
T2. Once on T2, always on T2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right.
Can I have my shirt back now?
Yes.
You can't have it.
All right, on the right.
Alright, yeah. Maybe you should join me. I just want to know, how do you get Wheaton famous?
How do you get Wheaton famous? Well, that's actually a funny thing that a lot of people always talk to me about. Apparently, it's a large, popular thing on this campus, and people search for becoming Wheaton famous. The problem is that there really is no surefire way. It happens to pretty much anyone at any point. We never really know where it's going to happen next. So the best thing I can do is encourage you to get involved in our many campus activities and organizations. The Student Activities Office, College Union, there's all sorts of events happening all over the place. Just get out there, get to know your RA, get to know your res lab, get to know people on your floor. Go hang out in Sam's. Eventually, maybe someday you will reach Wheaton stardom. On the left.
Can you rub your stomach and pat your head at the same time?
Ooh, stomachs. There was this one time I had a stomach ache. It was really, it was super unpleasant. Next, you over here.
Yeah, I was harder, but
Sorry, I don't like to take one question.
Who's your favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan? Original Nine.
Oh, you know what? You know what? 9 is actually a really interesting number. It's super cool. I like that number. Yes, you over here, sir.
Hi, sir. I went to Infowars.com with Alex Jones, and I bought a vitamin supplement that said that it would triple my IQ over the course of 48 hours. And I don't know if it's worked or not. How would I test?
You know what? The SAT test is one of the hardest tests in America. And it's really hard to take. And also the ACT is really hard too. And math testing is so hard. All the tests are really hard. Yes, you over here, ma'am.
So I'm having a problem.
Go to SHS.
And I just need to find a simple math problem. You can help me. I'm going to find the square root of pi to the -4.
I love strawberry rhubarb pie. You guys, it's so good. Wow. Yeah, you over here, sir.
Hi, my name's Tweet, and I build birdhouses. I was wondering if you wanted to buy a birdhouse from my birdhouse collection.
I actually already have a lot of birdhouses.
It's really nice.
I already have 20.
Okay,
It's okay.
fine.
You sit right here.
My name is Chris T. Low 9, and I decided to stop using deodorant in favor of chocolate bars, and I just wanted to know if you think it was working.
Working is really good to do. You should always get a job after you graduate college so you can pay off your loans. That's really, really important. Yes, you sir. Here.
I've been disillusioned, honestly, the past few years I've been at Wheaton by a lot of things. And I feel like we as a community need to be reaffirmed that you are, in fact, a man of character. And so I was wondering, given the option, would you be the greatest among ants or the least among flamingos?
You know what? That really difficult question. I really appreciate people coming in, stepping up, and asking really good questions. And that's a good question, and I really like it. Thank you. You right here.
Hey yo, what's up? My name's Richard Swax, and I just have a real quick question for you, President Riken. Los?
Next question. Thank you.
President, Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you have any advice for people?
Valentine's Day is the best day of the year. It's where I go home. I kiss my wife. I pat my children on the head. I thank God for everything that I've been given. And then I eat so much chocolate. Thank you. You right here, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Riken, my name is Dockin Hitchens, and I'm president of the Atheist Club on campus. And we've really been struggling. We've really been struggling with membership. And I was wondering if you had any helpful tips for how I could increase the Atheist Club membership.
Tip your waiters. Always tip your waiters. Tips are so important to waiters.
That's right. Amen.
All the tips. Yes, right here.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm single and desperate. Will you go to Presmo with me?
Sure. I'd love to go to Presmo with you. Here, sir. Yes.
Mr. President, so I don't like my roommate. He's allergic to peanuts and he goes to bed really early. What should I do about that? Oh wait.
Well, you know, I think it's best if you just dig a hole in the ground and cover it with some leaves and just put your bed down there. And you just camp in a hole.
Okay.
It's a good idea. Camping in holes. You, sir.
Hey, my name is Jack. I just want to know, what's your theology of cramps?
You know, our Bible and theology department is really, really successful. We have up to like 800 level classes in our theology department. It's very, very good. Yes, miss, here. Hi, Deborah Janice. You're right here, sir. Lovely question. Hello, you here, sir.
I wasn't actually going to ask you a question, but I may as well. I have this helium balloon here, and I was just wondering, I thought it would be great to have you read. I also have green eggs and ham.
Yeah, sure, bring it up, bring it up.
That was a good jump.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like.
All right, that's all we have time for. Thank you to President Riken.